Right, hello everyone. I'm at Navenby, which is in Lincolnshire. I just passed this place here. I wanted to go to Mrs Smith's cottage, but unfortunately it's only open on Saturday, Sunday and Monday. It's an old cottage, and the woman that lived there, she died at 102 years old. And the place is just as she left it. It's £3.50 to get in, and some kids playing over there. I wonder what the hell I'm doing. There's people here as well. Are you allowed through? I hope so. People looking there. I really don't know. But yeah, so I will go in there as soon as I can. Do you know, I don't think you can get through here. I thought you could get through to film this, but I don't think you can. I'm not sure. They're walking up here, but sorry about all this. Yeah, people wonder what I'm doing. I really don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure, but that's where I wanted to go, but unfortunately, as I say, it's not open. But I will go there. Yeah, Mrs Smith's cottage at Navenby. Now this place here, I'm not sure, I think it's just for people to sit. There is a church at Navenby, but I think people get fed up with churches. Should I say get fed up with me filming churches? Now that this is what I wanted to see. But yeah, I think it's private, to be honest. Well, yeah, I think it's private, I'm not sure. I imagine it is anyway. And the church at Navenby, I passed it. I actually parked up, but yeah, I thought, you know, do people really want that again? Churches again? You can't really get round here anyway. It's private. But I'll go to the end here. Yeah, look at that. And somebody's home up there, I imagine. Interesting, but there's some people over here. It's quite dull now. Yeah, it was warmer earlier, but it's not cold, but it's gone dull. So yeah, that's private, obviously. I was hoping we could look round it, but unfortunately I don't think we can, obviously. No, it's somebody's home. So we really can't do that. So yeah, what I can do is go back to Navenby and film that church maybe. I know not everybody's into churches, but some of these old churches are very interesting. So I'm just taking a walk back now, if I can find my way back. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't come out. I was quite late again, and people think, oh, not again. But you know, you do have other things to do, and that's just the way that it is. So yeah, so I'll pause this and then we'll move on. Okay everyone. Right, hello again everyone. It's I'm at Navenby now, which is just next door to where I've been, which is Wellingham. This is Navenby village, and as I said, I don't want to do that because people live here. Just give you an idea. Just going to go. I'm going to go in a minute to when I can cross the road. When I can cross the road. So, yep, this is a nice little village. As I say, Mrs Smith's cottage wasn't open. So, as I say, I'll go when it's open. Hopefully they'll let me film inside. It's unchanged from when she died. I can show you outside the cottage for now, until I can get in there. Now this place here is the old school rectory, right next to the church. I don't know if people are living in here, I really don't know. They could be, so yeah. But you've got all these old houses and cottages and everything. Nice village. So I'll just have a walk around it, see what we can find. Just a pity that Mrs Smith, oh look at that. Look at that. Is that a Ford Mustang? Wait a minute. Wow. Wait a minute. No, Ford. Shouldn't be doing this really. I'm trying to see what it is. Ford Galaxy 500. Oh, an old classic. Oh no, this is somebody's drive. I've got to get out here to the church. Look at that old car. Right, okay. This is somebody's home. I can't do this. Yeah, it's a nice village. But man, a farm there. Yeah, the weather's a bit unpredictable. So it's catwalk here. Catwalk. Now there's a church. I know not everyone's into churches. I know that. Can we get through here? But just dropped my keys. Right. But they can be quite interesting. Right, it's Parish of Grafo, St Peter's, Navenby. Right, okay. So look, we've got the gargoyles again. But I've got to get used to not zooming in too much. It's just that I'm not really used to that. But yeah, I don't know if you can see them. We can have a walk around anyway. And I'll show you Mrs Smith's cottage from the outside, but I will be going inside when it's open, obviously. It's £3.50 to get in. Yeah, look at this place. I've got the gargoyle there again. I really don't want to zoom in too much and ruin it. Right, okay. Another Gothic church again. I don't think we can get in. No. There's no way. We can't get in there now. It's a shame, really, you can't get in these old churches. Oh. Very, very high. Yeah, it's a shame we can't get in them, but they shut them all, obviously, because of thieves and vandals. But it's a shame you can't get in. Right, so we're right near the trees again. What's this? I really don't know what they are, to be honest. Those figures. Whether they're, I really don't know. Maybe monk figures or something. I really don't know. Look at that small door again. Got a small door there. With full of cobwebs. Probably might be too dark. Full of cobwebs. Obviously another way to get in the church. There's those figures again. And one there. And one there. I know this is nothing really, really, really exciting. But it's coming up with these different places, and in order to do that you have to get out earlier, a lot earlier. That door's locked as well. Look at that rusty handle. Yeah, and I have other things as well I have to do. I'll shed the Gothic windows again. You've got to remember that for thousands of years before Christ, people, I mean, they were into paganism, and these churches reflect that. People think these are Christian churches. Well, they're really not. Of course, we've got another gargoyle up there. It's quite hard to see that one. We've got them here, look. We've got them here, and I really do not want to overdo it. I've got to get really used to this Zoom thing and not overdo it. But they're demonic creatures. They call them gargoyles, but at the end of the day, they are what they are. You've got the rose design again there. It's all like, it's Babylonian. I don't know what these are. I don't know what these are, look. They never look very happy, do they? Look at that old door. And there's one here, another small one, look. And you can't open these doors. I mean, there's no way. No way. This is quite a creepy place, actually. Look at that. All the cobwebs and you can't get in these. Look at that window. Right, this church, I don't know much about it. I will find out and put it on my comments. Well, there's an old house there, look. Like a gate thing here. I don't know if you can get through. You can get through. Let's just have a look what this is. Wow, look at that. That's these places, We've got the gargoyles again. Yeah, I'm sorry it's nowhere exciting. I know people like the seasidey stuff and the noise and all that sort of thing. Well, a lot of people. And, you know, but I can't always do that. That's not possible. Look at this old place here. Old building here. We're just walking down this lane. And obviously no one's living in there. It looks too run down. But this is a nice village. And they've got a pub further down where I went to the toilet, and there are paintings of dogs all dressed up in costume. I wanted to film it. It was quite funny, really. Yeah, that building there, look. Obviously empty now. Church hall there, very small. Very small, really. I don't know what this leads to. This back way. I think it just leads to houses. Yeah. I wouldn't mind living somewhere like this, to be honest. You know, you've got a few shops. Not many, you've got a few. But at least you'd be away from all the rubbish. You know? Constant rubbish. So we're just here on another road, really. These are people's homes, so you've got a road down there. So there's really not a lot here. But I will be going to Mrs Smith's cottage when it's open. £3.50 to get in. And yeah, I hope you can film inside. It's a pity if we can't, but I can show you the outside anyway. I can show you that in a while. Mrs Smith's cottage, yeah. Fortunately it wasn't open, so I'm making my way back now. Again to the church, because and then I'll show you the outside of Mrs Smith's cottage. She died at 102 years old, and the place is the same as she left it. I'll give you more information on that when I go there, when it's open, I mean. Oh wow, there's trouble doing this, isn't it? I'm always watching the screen. So yeah, Mrs Smith's cottage. I've passed it loads of times and wondered about it, you know. But I thought it was an interesting place, really, to go. I've got them again. Same kind of figures again. Don't overdo it. I've got the gargoyles again. The demonic ones again. I really don't want to overdo things. Right, okay. Hopefully that's in view. You don't always realise when you do it. It's something that I've got to master, because I do not like overdoing it. Right, we'll get back in here. This is really creepy, to be honest. At the back here. But yeah, quite a creepy old church, this one. People don't think of churches as being creepy, do they? Remember that this is a graveyard as well. Some very old ones here, I mean. 1890 there, look. John Perker, is it? Youngest son of the late Joseph and Sarah Perker of Navenby, who died May the 15th, 1890, aged 55 years. In the midst of life, we are in death. Which is true, isn't it? Not many people think about these things, but it's inevitable, isn't it? Very. Very inevitable, yeah. And I won't go on about my beliefs too much because, you know, people really, I don't know whether they want to hear it, but yeah. I believe in God, the Creator God, which I've said before, but not the God that these believe in. The pagan Babylonian religions, that's for sure. Very strange places, to be honest. They certainly weren't built for Christ. No way. As I say, they practiced paganism for thousands of years before Christ was born. And it reflects in these churches, I'm afraid, with these demonic creatures. So I don't want to zoom in too much because we do that and then you know what happens. It certainly reflects what they believe in. There's no doubt about that one. It's a pity we can't get in, but we can't. So enough of that now. Right, so what I'll do, I'll show you Mrs Smith's cottage. I'll show you the outside of it. Just a pity, as I said, that it wasn't open, but I will go when it's open. Right, okay. Right, so this is Mrs Smith's cottage here. As I say, I'm sorry it's not open, and it's starting to rain. It's starting to rain, so there's not a lot I could do about that, to be honest. So this is it anyway. Well, the outside of it anyway. You can't get in the gates. As I say, you've got to come here when it's starting to rain. I'm a bit worried about the fan. Oh, here we go. Just let me do this. So, there it is, look. Mrs Smith's cottage. Sorry, because it's raining. I really can't do this. Risk it in the rain, so I'm going to have to get back in the car. There it is anyway. Mrs Smith's cottage, sorry. So everyone, I'm just sat in the car now because it's raining, as you can probably see. I'm just in the car park here. Once again, the weather's let us down. So Mrs Smith's cottage. I'm going to. Oh, I just can't believe it was shut earlier, but that's the way it goes anyway. I'm sorry, we're staring at a brick wall. I've got a leaflet here about a cottage. I don't think it says the date it was built, so I'll have to look it up. I spoke to an old couple earlier about that, and they really didn't know. So it's just the way it goes. So what I'm going to do is, hopefully this rain will stop. If it doesn't, then I think we'll just have a drive. But if I do that, I think we'll have to have the headphones on. Right, okay.